Ugh.
Spent some time chipping me out of a nice block.
She missed all the food. Oh.
Oh, hello, Boots.
Hey, Boots.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh,
You missed
Hey.
the food.
mm.
Tina made lots of food.
Wait,
Guppy ate
what?
it all and ran away.
Oh dear.
Who's Guppy?
Why would you
She's like a
She's
small
one of my
plant.
girlfriends. She's a
She's purple.
little chubby plant. She looks like a gremlin.
You mean
though.
Thuris?
No.
She's like me, but smaller and purple.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound familiar?
Guppy Nintai, she was also known at one point.
We don't use that name, and I doubt. Boots
I mean,
would
it's not a
remember the name
secret.
Nintai.
I don't know.
No, it does sound
He
familiar.
recognizes the description, but... Guppy... Guppy's also the name of a
billboards
fish.
in the city.
Oh, yeah, have you seen the Guppy coin billboards?
No?
Big pictures
Oh,
on
Brandon.
the wall in places that say Guppy coin.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Can you
Have they ever
read?
been to our Carla City?
Yeah.
She's in our comms. And it's in text.
Right.
She can read and type.
I'm smart.
I mean,
I can read.
she can't type well, but she can type. Look, I'm tired. I've had a weird day.
So what have you been up to, Boots?
I was in the barrel.
Mm.
Have some breakfast.
There you go.
Wow.
Pie in your face.
Wow.
Pie time.
Bye.
Pie.
Bye time.
Pie, pie.
Oh yeah, yes. I remember yesterday I got a gem shoved into my head. It's a lich's.
Huh?
Astera has
a lich's
Yep.
gem in your head?
no. So Astera has these. You can find these gems on the monsters you help hunt and capture.
Uh-huh.
I found one that basically lets me be more defensive.
Huh.
Of course, you have to install an armor, but since I am armor, I have it shoved in my head.
Aren't
Is it
those
just rattling around in
technically-
there, or...?
It's a slot in the back of the head, inside.
Yep. Oh. Did you glue it on or something?
I had one of the smiths installed in my head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I can do this. Iron skin.
Oh.
The funny thing is,
You're
I
shiny.
got another gem from yesterday. It's more defense.
Mm-hmm.
Fitting for a tank. As Willis said, that's what I needed. More tankiness.
You're not a tank, you're a knight.
Mm.
It also
Let me rephrase
disappeared
that.
just with Boots touch. Didn't seem very effective.
Let me rephrase that. That's what a knight needs. Need more armor on top of his armor already.
Whoa.
I'm very armored.
I mean, considering this armor is you, having some armor to protect you would probably be nice.
Armor. I'm a very big shield
It's-
doesn't hurt either.
It's like putting armor on a bug. The exoskeleton is technically armor, but if that gets injured, that's injuring them.
Exactly.
In a
I guess
way,
it would
he's
also
technically
be
naked
kind of
right
the
now.
same for me
I
as
like
well,
bugs.
because my bark is technically
can't-
armor.
Also, I try not to think about that too much. I'm fighting naked. Ooh.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
I said in a way he's technically naked right now.
I
Mhm.
try not to think about that too
I
much.
used to
I
fight
mean,
naked.
it's only being naked only really matters when you have parts that are sensitive.
Hmm.
Yes.
Hmm.
Well, I did have my boots
Sensitive
though.
either physically or culturally.
Well, be lucky I'm not one of those suits of armor with a massive cod piece.
Mm.
What's a
I'm not good
cod
at that.
piece?
A piece
Oh.
of armor that
Oh,
goes
is that
down
like a-
here
like
to
a
protect
fish?
places.
But
No,
like a piece of a fish?
It
Why would you
is.
have a piece of a fish on you?
it's a big piece of armor that just goes down here between your legs.
Oh. Oh.
Mm.
Oh yeah. That's the place. That's like one of the weak spots in humans.
Mm-hmm. It's to protect the weak spot.
Oh.
Not just humans.
Most humanoids. I technically don't have a weak spot.
Yeah,
anymore.
I guess it was more than just humans.
Neither
Like a lot
do
of
I.
things, like
I do.
will just like fall over if you hit them there.
Mm.
I'm so glad I wear panties of holding.
Is everything that you wear of holding? Because you don't wear
No.
much.
Look,
I just don't have organs.
You just need the belt of holding and you're good.
look. My my shorts aren't of holding. My belt isn't of holding.
Do your shorts have pockets in them?
You shut your damn face.
They can hold things. And technically a belt is for holding your trousers up, so...
I am going to...
I mean, if we go that far, technically your top is for holding your tits up.
I'm going to
Yes,
preen
the
your
person
hair.
holding.
I don't have hair.
You know what I mean.
No, I don't.
Your leaves.
You have hair.
I'm going
It's
to...
leaves that looks
I'm
like
going
hair.
to preen your leaves off. Going to make you go around bald.
Oh.
I specifically avoided winter to not be bald.
Wow, I
I
am the
don't
only
want to
bald
find
one
out
here.
how I look bald.
I'm bald.
Oh, you'll still be pretty.
I mean, you could technically see Boots is bald because that's just another part of her slime.
I have hair.
Look, they actually have hair.
Look.
Yeah, it's slime that looks like hair.
You know what? I'm the ultimate
It's
bald
hair.
now. I just don't have a head.
Mm.
I might as well just lose a bit more
Interesting.
weight.
Well. Oh.
I'm very weightless. I'm beautiful.
Are they dead?
No, that's just how they can do things.
Oh.
I can just do
They
that.
are the armor.
Hi. Alright, I'm putting myself
Hi.
back.
Legs.
Whoa.
There we go.
Where did the other guy go?
The armor. That's him there.
No, there's someone here who's just legs.
No, no,
Those
no.
are my
Look,
legs.
It's these legs. See,
What?
all those guys combine to make this guy.
It's just one guy, actually.
See, there's the. I'm trying to explain it so she understands. So there's
Oh,
the legs
wait.
guy, and then you put the chest and the arms and the head and the hands, and it's this guy.
Technically, I'm not
Oh.
even a guy.
Oh. They're a Megazord.
Person.
Yeah, exactly.
That's one way to put it, I guess.
I guess if that works, it works.
I only know about that
Don't
from...
even
I
really
would have
know
gone
what
for
that
King
is.
Joe, but
Something
a
that's
Megazord works.
If she understands it and understands its basic functionality, that's all that really matters for
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Huh.
Well, tails start
You're a good
wagging.
slime. Ooh, lots of swishy tails.
Reminds me of my cat. He doesn't really go out much because of the winter and red wilds. He took one step onto the snow, ran back inside. But he's doing fine.
I like the snow.
Hey.
It doesn't seem to
Yeah,
snow much here other than on the mountaintops.
I'm
I think it's
personally a
pretty.
fan of it, but it is pretty.
Snow's
I don't
yummy.
enjoy being in it though.
Cold just makes
It's
me very,
painful.
very sleepy. And if I stay in
And
it too long,
bald.
I'll probably go dormant.
It
I
used to
mean,
make me freeze.
Honestly, if the more that I look into it, if
I'm okay
I
with
do
it.
stay
That's
in the
cold.
cold long enough for my leaves to
Not gonna
fall out,
heat.
I'll probably fall asleep and
Elements don't
essentially
really
be in a
mess with it
coma
too
until I
much.
warm up.
Oh, goody. That's
Oh no, don't. But then again,
I
don't
mean,
break
it's-
freezing. Ugh.
That's how trees work. They just go dormant
Yesterday.
during the winter to save energy.
fair.
Interesting.
Less sunlight, so
And
Yeah.
I'm a tree, so I'm not sure how that would affect me in terms of my consciousness, but in
It might be
considering
like
how
hibernating.
I sleep at the moment, it's if it's anything like how I sleep right now, it's going to be essentially I am almost unaware of anything going on around me, just like barest of senses, and it just feels like time doesn't exist anymore, and I just things happen. It's strange.
You're bulking up.
Unfortunate.
I just stop existing as a person and become tree.
That sounds scary.
It's
Think it not.
actually kind of peaceful. I
I wanted to throw
just
some
need
worms
to
at
make
you.
sure I don't do it too much because.
Oh.
It is entirely possible for me to just go dormant and just stay dormant for a few hundred years and then just grow as a tree.
I wanted to throw some worms at you, but I don't think I can do that without also
That sounds
throwing fire, which would be bad.
Throw some what at me?
Warmth.
Warmth. Oh, I'm warm
warmth.
enough now. It's
Warmth.
fine.
Oh, warmth.
If the grass
Warmness.
is out, I'm fine.
Was mostly meant as a like a
Symbolic.
I think that's what you call it, joke.
I guess.
Just you're saying you're
Hemkin
Fire
funny.
rapidly approaching me would definitely not be a good idea. I've had
Yeah.
that happen to me once already, and that wasn't a good time. Thankfully,
I was
there
just
was
gonna,
an
like,
And then there
arena
was
push a
that guy on
wall of
magic
warmth at you, but I
barrier
don't
in
think I
the
can
Thursday.
do that.
Don't remind me. He had really cool branches, but
Happened on Tuesday.
yeah, the
Some druid, not druid. Some
Fae.
guy who dressed like some Fey guy who dressed like a druid tried showing Ceres his fire magic. The sight
You-
of fire
you don't-
was a trigger for her.
you don't.
Sorry,
Yeah. Understood.
my blood just gets a little boily thinking of that asshole.
Well, I boil sometimes.
Suffice it to say, he was just very tactless.
Don't do that now.
Good.
Don't do that right now. Don't.
Yeah, no boiling.
Okay.
Remember what I said? No fire stuff around either of us.
Oh,
Fair
oh,
enough.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Understood. Capital decapitation, though.
Well, their head got chopped off.
Oh yeah, dormancy. I'm partially regretting my. There are times where I wish I was a evergreen tree, like a pine tree, because then I wouldn't really have to worry about the cold.
Cyrus,
Wait, so what kind of tree are
that
you?
makes sense.
please
Huh?
slow down when you say that. Please.
Oh,
Please slow down when you say that name of the tree. Slow down when you
okay.
say it. Don't say it too
Pine
fast.
tree.
No, the other name ever.
Okay. Do you not want me to say it at all?
Oh,
Yes, thank you.
Hmm?
Okay.
Well, then,
I'll
You're not
avoid that.
saying the
Don't
word,
worry about it.
but it's very close. Please don't.
Okay.
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 Thank you.
Okay. Sorry. Uh. Deciduous tree. That works. Coniferous and deciduous. I'm
do have a
currently coniferous.
question, if you're okay
let's
answering.
see.
Go on.
Would you be okay with those being lit when if you're ever here at night?
Stationary fire
No.
is usually alright. It does give me a little bit of anxiety, but I can usually avoid it.
Other three people I know of are Missile and Ram.
I've also
Two
got
shades from
this
Redwood.
that helps me out.
Ram's a maple tree.
Oh, I know Ram.
Yeah. Yeah, Risa
a
gave
maple
this
tree.
to me. It helps calm me down if I get
Yeah.
a bit too anxious.
They taught me how to do this.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm so mad.
Of course, Ram would know that. I've been spending too much time with Mero and Valentine. And you can do that. Oh dear, oh dear.
I think they said
They asked
there was
they asked me to do it, but I don't have a mouth.
they were taught it by someone called Mellowbee.
Melody?
Oh
Ah,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I know of her. She's a Fae Bard. Of course you would know that. Of course. Plus the Bard would know how to do that. I'm going to guess she taught that to Carvin. Eh. I think I think some of the Red Balls tried to get me to do that. I don't have a jaw. At times I don't even have hands.
You need a hand?
Nope, got plenty.
Okay.
My hands are
Interesting.
back in place,
Yeah.
are they?
If I was a deciduous tree, I'd have very spiky hair. Because they'd just be
Mohawk.
needles. No,
would
less
be funny.
mohawk, more just my hair would kind of go like this and just be all spikes, kind of like a hedgehog.
I'm just imagining you with a mohawk. It's a funny image.
Coniferous.
My hands are back in place, are they? They are. Sometimes it doesn't flush out for people.
It looked like it.
Okay. No, I'm just...
I always
still
get those
picture the image
backwards.
of a
I'm
dude
just
walking
rolling with
around
that in
with
character
a
that she gets them
stage
backwards all the time too.
got a bunch of cones on top of your head. It's quite a silly image.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I was considering if my leaves did fall out due to cold temperatures, I could just use some bark to make like a mohawk sort of thing going on.
Bark mohawk.
Bark hawk. Or mobark. Mobark sounds more like mustache.
Well, technically, I could have that too with a plume on my head.
Oh yeah, I remember you mentioning that the plume thing. You could have either like the long ponytail top knot one or the mohawk. The mohawk one is very bristly and could just use your head as like a brush. The top knot one, I guess that'd be more of a mop.
That wouldn't be more of like a. More of just a plume.
Mm.
That'd be a jouster's helmet. The other one would be more of a centurion helmet. Not sure.
Tailing behind you.
Stance, I've got none.
Yeah.
And you have antlers now.
Being the way you are, if you ever
Actually,
are finding yourself in a very cold place, the surface temperature of my skin is over 40 degrees, so I could probably warm you up to an adequate amount with like a hug or something. Just keep that in mind.
thanks. I will.
Thumbs up.
Warm friend.
Yeah, I think it's just if my overall temperature gets too cold, it'll just trigger that instinct, I guess. This
Ooh,
mechanism.
I'm really warm
I think
too. I can give you a hug.
mechanism
Yeah.
I guess
Oh.
it's more the.
I don't need one right now, but thank you very much.
It's crap is biology, to be honest. Your, I think that's what you call it. I think it'd be more just your biology. That makes sense.
Yeah, it is part of my biology, but a biological mechanism that causes me to start doing the thing that deciduous trees do when it gets cold. The leaves falling out and going dormant.
Makes sense.
Because it's a season-long thing. Even if it gets slightly warmer during the winter, it needs to be warm for a certain amount of time before most trees go, oh, it's time to sprout leaves again. But the moment it gets too cold, that's when they go, okay, it's time to start losing leaves. Because if they don't drop their leaves, then they're going to lose all of their moisture.
What?
Wait, did Boots change size? Yeah, Boots did change size. They're matching you in size as well.
Looks like it.
There is one thing she isn't matching you on there. Her chest is a lot bigger. What? Oh, no, it isn't. I think I reminded her. And reset.
What?
You can barely tell them apart. They're
What?
like twins.
Hi, Boots.
Twinkies.
Hi. What?
Oh. I was just mentally going through things. 4 people here do fire magic. 2 aren't good with fire, and 1 doesn't really factor in.
I do fire key.
Fire, fire, fire. Basically fire.
Basically.
Yeah,
I'm also learning fire magic too, so
fire
that's
is
something.
just too damn common.
I mean, there's a reason I focus on my spirit magic instead of fire magic.
Yeah.
I apologize for having very hot legs.
That's fine. Heat is fine.
I
Oh,
don't think
It's,
they're actually severe enough to burn you though, so don't worry.
it's mainly the when things match up with specific imagery.
I mean, it's not like I'm charring the ground beneath me or anything, or setting all of this grass on fire,
I mean,
so we're good.
the smell of burning grass and wood is actually fine. It's specific burning smells that aren't great for me either.
I understand.
Yeah. Oh, thinking about it, I guess if my leaves got set on fire, that wouldn't actually. No. The smell at least wouldn't be bad.
Is your hair full of water since
Would
it's
you
made of leaves?
feel it?
No, if they dried out and then. No, I would
see.
feel it a bit, but. I'm just mentally walking through it.
Boots, what are you doing?
Oh,
Oh. Are you counting leaves on clovers?
oh.
I thought there was like a weird worm or something on the ground.
Boots is a weird worm.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Boots is a weird worm.
I-
What did you expect?
I don't know. I'm stupid.
No, you're not. I just tease you.
Oh. And she's gone.
Oh, I guess so.
We'll see.
Did I do bad? Did I scare them?
No, I don't think so.
No, you're fine.
But right there.
Oh, no, they're back. They might have just gone to do something. Oh. oh, almost there. Just a little further.
Cookie.
Oh,
Oh,
Ah.
oh, there you go. Yeah, you gotta.
Also, I just realized
Hmm?
3
Cookie.
of the people here have black sclera. 1 sometimes
Ah.
has black sclera.
it gets
1
sucked
has
in.
white sclera full time.
One has
And the
none.
other 2 don't have
Yellow.
any. Well, no,
I
she
mean,
doesn't have
technically, I don't have sclera.
What's a sclera?
Parts
What
of
of the
your
You know the
eyes.
bit of the eye. You know the bit of the eyes that's usually just white instead of being a pretty color.
My eyes aren't really eyes.
Oh, like Tina's?
Yeah,
Like Tina's.
yeah. For us, they're black.
Mm.
Oh,
Yours.
Hey,
In my case, I like that.
I don't have
off.
white or black. I just have yellow.
Yeah,
Yellow.
her eyes are monochromatic.
Yellow.
Lalo.
Yellow. Yellow.
You're a dork.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Your eyes are basically the sunset. They're really pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll
Alright,
say.
Heidi.
I mean, all of her is very pretty. I'm not trying to be flirty because I know I've got a fucking reputation.
Flirt, 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 flirt,
Flirt, flirt, flirt, flirt, flirt.
You don't even
Good
know what that
dating,
means,
good dating, good
Boots.
dating, good dating, good dating.
Good dating, good dating, good dating, good dating.
Far, maybe.
Holy shit!
Proposal, proposal,
Yeah.
proposal,
Proposal, proposal, proposal, proposal.
Get married, get married,
Get married, get married, get married, get married, get married.
Get pregnant, get pregnant,
Get pregnant, get pregnant, get pregnant, get pregnant.
Oh, wait.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's a
Whoa.
bit too far of a jump.
Give birth, give birth.
Give birth,
Going
give
all
birth.
the way, huh?
Okay, what the?
What is the life cycle?
Fair enough. Well, then again, they did get one. Then again, isn't a month of your girlfriend's pregnant? Still, was it?
No, it's been laid.
Oh,
A little under a month until our baby
You've got a
hatches.
baby on the way.
Yay.
hatch, 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 hatch.
Hatch, 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 hatch.
It's only an egg because he's a dragon.
Do
Oh, yes, they laid.
does the egg need brooding, or do you put them in like a brooding
Batman?
chamber or something?
He's been keeping a watch
That's
on
on
it.
So are they
But
watching it or
Thinking about
sitting on
steel,
it?
right?
Yes, I'm talking about seal.
How did a metal lay an egg?
I heard a bit about
No,
that the other day.
my dragon boyfriend, sometimes girlfriend.
Their
My
name is Steel. Like your name is Boots. And
Oh,
do you wear
right,
boots?
Yes. Right. I forgot that happened on Monday.
What?
That was really weird, but I mean, I'm thankful
Huh?
for the opportunity at least.
What
What?
happened?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Steel
I'm Steel's
hired
maid
her.
now.
Oh,
Congrats on the
Congrats.
job.
It was like a really weird interview,
flirty
I guess.
interview.
It was very strange, but I liked it, so I don't know. I have a job now. That's the important part.
whoa.
Woo.
Woohoo.
woohoo!
Weren't you wanting to join MMR's maid thing? Is that technically not a job? Is that more a volunteer
I have
thing?
more than one job.
Okay.
I think it's.
I'm very good at what I do.
I think it's.
I can
more
make time.
volunteer. I haven't gotten paid for it.
Maybe you should ask.
What the-
Mona told me I would be paid.
Oh.
Maybe you are getting paid and not realizing it, or maybe that you just haven't picked up your payment yet, and it's just sat there.
Oh.
You might need to talk to whoever's in charge of that. Was that Echo?
Yep.
Yes.
Maybe you have your own MMR deposit account just sitting somewhere with millions of credits in it, waiting to be picked up.
Maybe.
Hmm?
Sorry, a song that I have a hard time not singing along to came up on my playlist.
Oh. Right. When I get a job, I don't really need one. Where I live, I literally live in and off the land. I don't need money for basic necessities. I'm just a tree.
Are you an
Apparently,
adventurer?
per se, just
Like me?
repairs.
Yeah, I am, but that's more of a contract thing rather than an actual like career. Like I've gone on 2 missions and I've got plenty of credits that I've only really spent on some clothing and that's about it. Some books.
That's some good.
Big weapon.
Yep, that's the Southern Staring Lance and Shield combo.
Hmm.
Meant to be more the defensive
Impressive.
weapons.
I mean, I've got experience as a
I
midwife, but I
still find
think
it
my training
weird
is very
that
out of
a
date.
guild. I'm like the only other lance user survived
I-
from one person.
I
That
looked
person's more of
into
a
it, and I
teacher.
don't think they use the same techniques as they did 1,000 years ago.
Most everyone uses like hammers, long swords, great swords and stuff, but maybe people actually have the defensive gear. The more
That
offense.
was kind of just out of necessity.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. I accept the niche though.
Farming. Gardening.
I'll tell you, there's been many times where this shield has become very helpful. Especially when they throw giant rocks at you. Or
Impressive
giant iceballs
shields.
at you.
He looks very cool as well.
But the size of me bloody torso. It's got the Royal Order variant of shields. Got it from one of the guild members. How they got their hands on it, I'm not sure, but hey, it's mine now. It's mine now, I'm keeping it. They can't out. No take backs. It's mine now.
Mayday.
Hmm?
You know modern jobs a lot more than I do. Can you think of any sort of modern jobs that I might be good at? I was thinking like gardening, farming. I wouldn't mind medical things.
Isn't a lot of gardening
Just
weeding out and killing plants, though? Would you be, like,
yeah, I can do that.
thrilled about that? No, okay. I wasn't sure
I
if you
mean,
were iffy about
I-
it, since you... I don't know, sorry.
I was gonna say,
I'm
like-
fine
like
with
florist.
plants being eaten and killed and stuff like that.
I mean, if I walked
literally
into a garden made of my own, like, species flesh, I probably wouldn't want to be cutting into it all the time. It would probably make me sick.
I'm in that vein.
I mean,
I'm
they're
a
not my
smith.
species.
So-
That it would be like you eating a pig. You're both animals. Yes, me and
Yes.
grass are both plants, but that doesn't mean that.
I mean,
I've
similar
eaten
vein,
slimes.
Never mind.
How
Sorry, I said
I'm a
anything.
blacksmith.
No.
Technically.
It's fine. I prefer you ask questions and understand.
I think Ezekiel mentioned
well.
being a florist. That might be lovely for you. You grow plants and make bouquets out of them
I mean,
for
I'm a smith.
people.
Quite literally, I'm holding my own. I work with metal. I'm literally holding my own flesh. If you want to think like that. Like, there have been many times I had to hammer my head back to place.
Order.
And my chest.
Just mean like
And a lot of other parts of my body. When I think about it. Sometimes.
But yeah,
have
there are
some
plenty of
interesting
gardeners and the like still working nowadays.
Oh, the need for botany.
Actually, if you really want, I could ask Seal about hiring you as well to be like the house's florist. Like make sure the garden is presentable and there's lots of pretty flowers growing out and all that fun.
that's more of a
stuff.
groundskeeper than a florist.
Look, I'm not up on my flowerology terminology.
I mean, those are all nice, but they're very simple jobs. I'm somewhat interested in more learning-based jobs.
I mean, you could work at my bookstore when I open that.
No, I mean like
Sorry?
the thing, people who write down all the stuff about finding new plants and
Oh, all right. Yeah, that is a little outside of anything remotely approaching my area of expertise.
mm,
But like, I'm sure you could,
I'm a
you know,
scientist.
yeah,
Hmm?
that's what I was thinking. Like,
huh?
uh, uh, I forget the name for the role. I don't think it's botanist, but like someone who's like
Botany.
scientifically researching plants,
Huh.
like doing crossbreeding and seeing if they can
Is
create
that really a
new.
thing that people do as a job, not just as a hobby or as a side thing?
So says botany.
For
If
scientific research, yes.
Huh.
yeah,
Okay.
any form of scientific research can be done as a job.
Because most of the again showing my lack of knowledge here, but most of the stuff I read regarding this in the past, it was mostly just books written by nobles who were either bored or just had lots of time to do other
Also-
things. So they
Also, I
did
think the word
researches
is
and treatises.
ecology. Ecologist.
Mm,
Thank you, Ezekiel.
I'll look
Again,
into
I'm
it.
not.
I
Again,
think.
I'm going to make the joke of I'm not very smart about flowerology terminology.
I mean, I wouldn't mind doing groundskeeping stuff, but
Yeah,
I
maybe you
don't know
could do
the
that,
more
like for the
botany
time
stuff.
being.
Mm.
Yeah, until you find a job as like a botanist or what was the thing that Ezekiel said? I've forgotten the thing
Ecologist.
Ezekiel's ecologist thing.
Mm.
Wait, isn't
The thing
that
is, with
one
that job,
guy?
it would actually help me quite a lot. Because the more I know about different plants, the more I can integrate them into my own body. So, for example, if I
You just do
found
that
a
by eating
plant
them.
that shoots water out of like a spout or something, if I learn how that works, then I could, I don't know, make my arm just start shooting water at people.
You gotta eat your veggies.
Boots.
For me, it's more of a I need to understand and learn exactly how something works for me to reproduce it in my body.
Yeah, like you could definitely find out stuff about that
You
if
produce it in
you
your
got a
body.
job in a relevant
Like,
field.
get pregnant?
Mm.
Mhm.
No, I mean, you know how you can change your body so you can have like horns and ears and tails if you want?
Yeah?
Basically, if I learn about plants, I can do things like that, but with plants.
Okay.
Mm. Still trying to figure out how to adapt to sycamore seed, though. Oh, man.
Just need to study, study, study.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so much study I can do. After that, it's more experimentation. Because sycamore seeds more just twirl and fall slowly. What I'm thinking of
those
is
things.
using the wing shape to essentially make plant wings. Like, falling slowly and gliding would probably be the first step, but flight would be kind of cool.
You would look so pretty with like plant wings.
Mm.
Ooh,
Mm.
4 of them, so that it's like a fairy
Or a dragonfly.
or a dragonfly. Yeah.
Mm. It would take a lot of work, though, because that's more inventing something that doesn't really exist. Unless I find a literal plant creature that has wings. I mean, there are literal plant aliens like Guppy.
Plant creature with wings. I was gonna say that sounds like a fae.
But
Yeah,
Fae,
I've
most
seen
of the time,
some
they
fae that
use
look like
magic
plants
to
with
fly
wings.
rather than just their actual wings. The wings are usually just conduits for that magic.
See? And again,
rather than
not much
actually
personality.
keeping them aloft in
Mm.
the way that birds do.
Hmm.
Because if fairies or pixies or anything flew like birds did, they'd be more like hummingbirds and their wings would be constantly flapping, or bees or hornets.
Yeah,
But most of the time you
seen,
see their wings just very slowly moving or not moving at all.
I have seen fae whose wings are constantly flapping.
Oh.
Plant-based fae, even.
Do they look like plants? Or are they actually
Yes.
plants? Because
I,
there's the
that
fae
I
that are
don't know.
basically like they're basically humanoids. They have like hearts and stuff inside them, but do they look like plants on the outside? But and then you got actual plants.
I don't think they're
Okay.
technically either
Boots?
animal or plant.
I might not be able to combine that with myself then.
Yeah, it's a little hard to tell with the ones I've seen. But
Did Boots fall asleep?
Probably.
Mm.
Are we talking too big things for her?
oh, absolutely.
Well, it's good seeing you all again. I think I'm gonna get going.
Yeah, it's about that time.
Scoop into bucket.
Oh. Goop her into a bucket.
Oh, let they go.
Remember, you can visit anytime you like. You don't need to ask permission.
Oops.
You have blanket permission from me and Lena.
Hey, Ezekiel. Hello, y'all.
Hello.
Again.
Hey.
Oh.
Some of us are just leaving. Bye.
Yeah, it's about the time we usually wrap up.
A lot of people coming, not that people are leaving.
LeBron.
People don't have to leave.
Oh.
You can clean off the plates if when you wake up.